Going to the Olympic trials was probably the most pressure I've ever been under. It was a big event. But when I was on the blocks for my race, I just had to remember it's like any other race. I've done this before, it's just in a different pool, in a different environment, and I just have to enjoy being there. Some sacrifices I had to make to get to this level of swimming was definitely the social side of things. Seeing other people and going out late was not an option if I had to train and get up at 4:30 in the morning. So that was a bit hard sometimes, but I was pretty focused on my training and I enjoyed training. So that's another thing that got me to this far. I was very disciplined with my work and I wanted to be there. So I was ready to put in the hard work to get to the level I am. Prioritising recovery is one of the most important things in this sport. Typically we get a day off, which was always Sunday. On those days I would just do simple things like stretching or going for a walk, allowing my body to rest so that it's ready to start again. My club was lucky enough to have a nutritionist come in and talk to us. So we got some advice from them in regards to a nutrition plan. I'd keep things simple, really easy to make or prep or take with me to work, and just making sure I'm getting protein, good carbohydrates, fruits and veggies, and always a sweet treat now and then because that needs to be in there. I started later as a swimmer, so that may be why, compared to other athletes who were getting more serious injuries, they probably started younger, and while they were doing so much more intensive training through their growing bodies, that perhaps the way they were training impacted their growth and caused those injuries. But because I started later and I finished most of my growing, I think I wasn't putting too much stress on a growing body and I was ready for that intensity of training perhaps. As I got older with swimming, there were always some things that would start to hurt a bit more than usual. I had some pain in my knee and, funnily enough, my elbow. Injuries come up for any athlete and it's important to seek help and not push through it before it becomes worse. So for me, getting help from the physio, following their instructions, doing the exercises, and then incorporating that into my training was how I got through and becoming pain-free again.